This is the way they bow in China. The clenched hand represented a warrior, the open hand a scholar. And when under Manchurian domination and fighting together, they went forward, fighting back to back to pull their country.
Do it also. Yes, you can. This art is not restricted to any age, nor is it restricted to sex. Each and every one of you can learn the martial arts. And with today's environment, it's a necessary endeavor to study the martial arts, no matter what style or system. You could also perform.
Well, Kenpo is a Chinese term. And earlier when the Okinawans studied with the Chinese, they always called it Kenpo, you know, as if it was the mother art. The thing that's special about this is here, the first Americanized version that's been introduced to the American public. Heretofore, it's been Okinawan systems, Japanese systems, Chinese systems. But as a street fighter in Honolulu, I realized that some of the things that they're trying to promote in terms of actual working movements really was not very practical. So I had to kind of revise, create, add to the system so that it was geared for the type of fighting we found in our environment.
Visualize energy as a gathering storm. It flows to the hand. The hand consigns it to the primary object. As the primary object is destroyed, it is consigned to the secondary object, and so on, like an atomic chain reaction.
Kenpo is a combination of ancient fighting techniques and modern scientific principles. An unending flow of motion, a force which can overwhelm any attacker. Every move creates a specific reaction in your opponent. Each reaction leads you to your next move. Every strike is a block. Every block a strike. Each move flows into the next. This logical and sequential flow of action is the essence.
Kenpo, it isn't tied to a historical master. It's only tied to the reality that we live in. It really is the science of street fighting.
A little bit of a change in my body at the right moment. This moment is perfect timing. A little change is a big difference.
Jeff over the years he's developed control. A lot of times they say, oh, gee, you pull your punch. I don't teach my guys to pull a punch. I teach them to control a punch. See, and there's a difference. They say, well, if you pull a punch, in a real crisis, you'll be in a habit of pulling it and not hurt a guy on the street. Well, that's not the case.
That's not good, see, because part of my body went that way and the strike is this way. So I split my energy. Even if I stay right here in the middle, it's okay. It's a pretty good shot, but if I go in...
Kenpo is an art that's a beautiful system of flowing lines and circles put together in a logical sequence of action. You know, Bruce Lee studied with Ed Parker for quite some time and was heavily influenced by Kenpo. It's an incredible opportunity for me to be able to show my art the way that Mr. Parker would like it shown.
De Estados Unidos o de cualquier país del mundo. Y este es Edmond Parker, 10º dan, cinturón negro, máximo exponente de la Kenpo Karate en el mundo. Lo que usted ha visto en cámara no es algo difícil, también usted lo puede lograr, solo basta dedicación y esfuerzo. Así ha llegado a esto Edmond Parker.
So, the idea, what we do, try to, try this hand is here. Now, try the knee, the right leg, and hand it. This hand here is checking. Wow. The height, I'm literally pinning it big down. I want my left leg to go here, and I want my whole body to go here. When I hit, I want to hit with the heel of my palm right against the hinge, so I dislocate the jaw. That's what I'm trying to do. This is fitting. Now, if I do this, can I use my body momentum? as an effective means of dislocating not really. But the left hand is really an important hand in keeping his leg down. This now opens me up. Now what does this do? I hit, come down, then I go through. That's the action. This is my arm. Then forward a little bit. And I shot him on the back of the neck. I drop my weight. I am now utilizing body momentum on a vertical plane where I'm now going the dimension of height. Correct? Alright, in this case, if I had marked here, I have now rotation. See what I'm doing? I'm stopping. Then I'm going to do it. Okay?
Y presidente de la ICA Mundial, Ed Parker se ha constituido como una de las influencias más innovadoras y exitosas que ha contribuido al desarrollo del arte en su nuevo ambiente.
Parker y sus sparring, trejos, es una demostración de karate elegante, ¿no? Diferentes técnicas de manos. El que no se ríe mucho es el sparring, me imagino.
Bueno, las explicaciones están de más. La acción es muy...
La acción es muy... Muy bien.
Parker he motivated me because, you know, in a sense he embodied everything you'd expect of a teacher. He was a good teacher. He presented information very well. He was an entertainer. He just could do so much, physically manifested, intellectually argue and debate. Did what he did. He had the intent.
Let's do this. Number 3 is this. 4 is this. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. That's it. 4 moves. Alright. That's pretty good. With an exception. What if this takes place? Mr. Downing punches, but places his left hand in a protective guard. So 1 would have worked, 2 have worked. No, would 3 have worked? No. So in this case, I go then 3 and 2. I go from 1 to 4 to 3. There we are. Cocktails, soup and salad. Second, I have second. Man, these are on the way out, and then after dinner.